The January transfer window is fast approaching, and while many clubs are gearing up for significant activity, FC Barcelona appears set for a relatively quiet month. With a focus on stabilizing their financial situation and securing key player registrations, the Catalan giants are not expected to make any major signings or sales in the winter market. However, despite their low-key approach, some of Barcelona's stars have caught the attention of rival clubs, with several players reportedly drawing interest. Barcelona's focus: Dani, Olmo and Pau Victor. As the clock ticks down to the opening of the January transfer window, Barcelona's priority is clear. The club's main concern is securing the registration of Dani, Olmo and Pau Victor within La Liga. While the transfer window typically invites a flurry of rumors, Barcelona's attention is squarely on complying with league regulations, ensuring that both players are officially part of the squad for the remainder of the season. Dani Olmo has been a long-term target for Barcelona, and after a series of negotiations and discussions, the club is hopeful that the Spanish international will be registered in time to contribute significantly to their title challenge. Pau Victor, a rising talent, has also been added to the roster, but his official inclusion will depend on navigating La Liga's strict financial fair play rules. No major departures expected. Recent reports have indicated that Barcelona will not be allowing any key players to leave during the winter window. Club officials, including sporting director Deco, have reportedly decided to keep the squad intact, with manager Hansi Flick backing this stance. Despite this, there are always rumors surrounding big clubs like Barcelona, and the potential departures of some lesser-used players have not gone unnoticed. While the club's big names are likely to remain, a few players on the periphery have garnered interest from other clubs. Despite their plans to keep things quiet, it seems that some players are still in high demand, especially those who have found it difficult to secure regular minutes this season. Girona's interest in Eric Garcia. One such player is Eric Garcia, the Barcelona defender who has struggled for consistent playing time under Flick this season. Despite being a talented and versatile defender, Garcia has found himself sidelined for much of the campaign, leading to speculation that he could be on the move. According to a report from journalist Rodra P., Girona FC, one of Barcelona's local rivals, is reportedly interested in signing Garcia during the upcoming transfer window. The club is looking to bolster their defense, and Garcia could be the perfect solution to their defensive woes. Garcia has not had the easiest of seasons so far. Injuries have kept him out of action for large parts of the campaign, and when he has been available, his opportunities have been limited. Having played only 541 minutes across 13 matches in La Liga and the UEFA Champions League, Garcia's lack of game time has raised questions about his future at Barcelona. However, Girona sees this as an opportunity to strengthen their squad. The club, which has had a mixed start to the season, particularly in defense, views Garcia as a priority target for the winter transfer window. His experience and familiarity with the team could provide the stability that Girona needs to improve their performance and climb higher up the table. This connection could prove pivotal in convincing Garcia to make the move permanently. As a player who is eager for regular playing time and wants to develop his career, a return to Girona could be the perfect opportunity for him to reignite his form. The summer transfer saga, almost a deal. It's also worth noting that Girona came very close to re-signing Garcia during the summer transfer window. Back then, the player was reportedly keen to return to his former club, and the deal seemed close to completion. However, Barcelona's injury crisis, particularly the long-term injuries to key defenders Ronald Araujo and Andreas Christensen, forced the club to rethink its plans. With Barcelona's defense suddenly short-handed, Garcia was deemed a crucial backup and was retained in the squad. Now, with Barcelona's defense back to full strength with the return of Araujo and Christensen, Garcia's role at the club has become less certain. The arrival of Pau Cubarsí and Íñigo Martínez as first-choice central defenders has further pushed Garcia down the pecking order, making a move away from the club a real possibility. A return to Girona, what would it mean for Garcia? A move to Girona could be a win-win for both parties. For Garcia, it would offer the chance to rediscover his best form, gain regular playing time, and potentially re-establish himself as one of Spain's most promising defenders. Girona, on the other hand, would benefit from his defensive experience and versatility, which could help them address their issues at the back. Moreover, Garcia's willingness to reunite with Michel, the Girona coach who has worked with him before, adds a personal dimension to the potential move. The connection between player and manager could ensure that Garcia is integrated into the team quickly, and his experience could help stabilize a defense that has struggled this season. Barcelona's potential stumbling block, defensive midfield role. While the move seems plausible, there is one key obstacle standing in the way: Barcelona's view of Eric Garcia. The club has reportedly started to see Garcia more as a defensive midfielder than a central defender. In fact, Barcelona's coaching staff and management have been working on developing his skills in midfield, believing that he could become a valuable asset in this new role. This shift in position could make Barcelona hesitant to let Garcia leave. If the club is keen on developing him into a defensive midfielder, they may want to keep him in the squad to continue his progression in this role. However, Garcia's desire for regular first-team action could clash with Barcelona's plans. If he is not getting the minutes he wants in his preferred central defense position, he may be more inclined to seek a move to Girona, where he could play a more prominent role. The situation is likely to evolve in the coming days as Barcelona weighs its options. Conclusion: a quiet window with potential for change. As the January transfer window draws closer, it is clear that Barcelona's priorities lie elsewhere. The club is focused on registering Dani, Olmo and Pau Victor, with no major player departures expected in the immediate future. However, the interest in players like Eric Garcia highlights that even a relatively quiet window can bring surprises. For Girona, the potential signing of Garcia represents a smart move to reinforce their defense and improve their standing in La Liga. The defender's connection to the club, coupled with his desire for regular playing time, makes this a move that could benefit both player and team. As the window progresses, all eyes will be on Barcelona to see whether they will hold firm on their stance of keeping Garcia, or whether the defender will make the move to Girona in search of more opportunities. The next few days could be crucial in determining how this situation unfolds.